This is my last tank to show off today. This is my, formerly my platy tank. It's having a little bit of issues with keeping the platies and growing them out, so I decided not to keep going that direction. It's no longer air powered. That's a 30-gallon AquaClear, Fluval AquaClear filter in the back. This is a turboed sponge filter. Very, very, very powerful. I'll show you how that's set up in a sec. So I got about 15 or so platies left, varying stages, adult platies, and about 30 or so babies. I think I'm gonna stop growing baby platies and exclusively get marigolds like this girl right here. Beautiful, beautiful fish. The high fin right there. Yeah. And then I have about, believe it or not, I have about 20 bloodfin tetras in here. There they are in the back. And I got, about 15, 20 of them, and I got 35 or so white cloud minnows. I have some serious business filtration on here. The air stones for circulation. It gets the flow of the water moving this way, kind of towards me, up and down. A few live Anubias plants with that algae. I'm still trying to figure out a solution to that. Some narrow-leaf Java fern right there. This is a kind of that fantasy tank I'd always wanted 10 years ago, but I was never able to collect quite as many white clouds or quite as many blood fins and platies. But I know a little bit more about fish keeping now, so it's pretty cool. I'm going to show off how this is plumbed. This is double inlet there, inlet there, regulatory valves here. It gives me a lot of control over the air. I turn one valve all the way down. You got all that power pulling through the sponge. Turn it all the way forward. You get about an even flow. Then you turn this down. You get max bubbles through the stone. I do need a larger air stone at some point, but this is gonna work for now. Very, very powerful sponge filter. Something I always like to do on these AquaClears or Fluval type filters is I stack them full of these large bio beads. And these they're strung together with fishing line, just some extra fishing line, but that way there's a max volume utilized. That sponge doesn't look too bad. This is for primarily for large mechanical filtration, given that the sponge filter won't filter out visible debris. It kind of just works on smaller pieces of debris. And that is packed full of that's a fluval filter. Yeah, just a short little update. It is a little heavy stocked, but I'm working on getting a bigger tank. Most of these fish are small, and the swimming space is sufficient. That sponge filter right there does bring a lot to the table as far as ammonia and nitrate processing. So I'm hoping to get some more snails or plecos to help keep this this tank a little cleaner at some point. But until I move some of these platies out, I think I'm gonna have to hold off on that. So.